everyone, back to another video! Today's villager is Whitney, my snooty white wolf, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So Whitney is a villager that I did have in New Leaf. I did not have her in Wild World, and I think I did see her around quite often in Pocket Camp, but I didn't have her in my campsite or in my lounge or whatever. And yeah, I decided that I wanted for a snooty either Whitney because I'd known her before and she's awesome, or Diana because I did like her aesthetic, her colour palette. I like her design a lot. When it came down to, I compared Whitney's house to Diana's house. I did like Whitney's house quite a bit more. I think that the like opulent kind of bathroom aesthetic of Diana's house is just a little bit too white and pristine, and I get that if I gifted her enough furniture we could, you know, fix that to an extent, but I like Whitney's house a lot more just from the outset. And I did end up getting Diana first because I was doing just a lot of island hopping, and I found Diana and I was like, okay, well, if I don't find Whitney then I can keep Diana. And then when Zell left, if you watched the episode that I did Marshall in, I said that I had Zell as another smug villager. I had to get rid of him because I got another smug that we'll see in 2 days this episode. Not today, in the episode coming 2 days from now. But so I got rid of Zell, and when I was hunting for somebody to replace, at that point I only had 3 if we're not counting Diana, or if we are counting Diana. I was only missing 3 of my dream villagers, and then while like, I don't know, 20 Nook Mile tickets in, I found Whitney and I was like, ooh, damn it, I have to take her. So I took her, and then I decided to wait until Diana wanted to move out, and I posted on Reddit and I posted on Nookazon to see if I could find a new home for Diana, and I was waiting for around 20 to 30 minutes, and I got one person interested. They had just started playing the game like a month ago. They were still very early days compared to where my island was at, and they said that if I didn't find anyone willing to adopt her for, you know, a lot of Nook Miles tickets or something like that, they would love to give Diana a good home. And 2 hours later I wasn't hearing back from anyone, and I wanted to just have that sorted, go to bed, make some tea or whatever, and not have to worry about Diana accidentally leaving before I can find her a good home. So I just decided to give Diana to them. They were very nice. They offered that if I felt attached to Diana that I could visit her on their island anytime I wanted, but I decided not to take them up on that because I really only did have Diana for around a week. It wasn't that long. I didn't gift her anything or stuff like that because I was just so focused on trying to get the other dreamy villagers. But with Whitney, we're having a good time. I love seeing her walking about. Her house is the one that's closest to the bridge that goes up to my like little shopping district that has my store, so I always see her going up to the shops, and she's just like such a fashion icon. I do gift her quite a bit of clothes. I gift her quite a lot of furniture. I tried with Whitney specifically, I tried gifting her a rug, and because she does have a rug in her house, but some days when I go in, it's not out, and then other days when I go in, it is out. So then on the days where it's not, I was like, I forget that she has a rug. So then I was like, oh no, wait, I should try to gift her a rug. I don't know if they'll use it, but I'll try to gift her a rug, and she doesn't use it. I got the blue wedding style rug thing for her, but she hasn't used it, so it feels like a little bit of a waste. But I do really like her house and her aesthetic, and she's, I don't know, she's just really cool for a snooty. I think like Snooty's gonna be a little bit more stuck up. The snooty that I had before Whitney and Diana came in was Tasha the squirrel, and I really did like Tasha. Her house is amazing. She has like the Stormy Night wallpaper and a rose bed and that little metal entry mat thing. It's such a cool looking house. But I spent like 2 months with Tasha. We were very close, and I was ready to let her move on to some greener pastures so I could get other villagers in my life. But I like Whitney quite a lot. I do miss Tasha every now and then, but I like Whitney quite a lot, and I love having the memories of her from New Leaf because Whitney came into my New Leaf village towards the end of like the time where I was very intensely playing New Leaf, and she replaced the villager that I really did have a lot of emotional attachment. She replaced O'Hare, so then she was neighbours with Roscoe. So it was just a very different dynamic in my new league village when I had Whitney, but I don't know, I still remember seeing her often enough that I get happy when I see it. Sort of like Cherry, but Cherry I had for a lot longer than Whitney. When I go check on my new league village now, Whitney's not there anymore, which is very sad. But I get to see her in my New Horizons island, and she brightens up my day. I do wish that the Snooties were a little bit more like mean and sassy again. That's another one of the changes that over the generations. Like I was scared of Rossetti in Wild World, but it was like funny to me that I would just like force quit just to laugh at him. But then again, I was like on the older of the young people starting to play Animal Crossing, so I do understand why the company decided to tone down the meanness, but I wish there was like a setting. I wish they would ask you your age when you start playing, so then they can like unlock different dialogue options based on how old you the player are. I know like that's not necessarily anything that couldn't be cheated if you're younger, but I don't know, I just miss when Crankies and Snooties were like legit evil to you. I do miss it a lot. That's also, I guess, why I really liked Pecan in Wild World, because she was so mean, but at the same time she would gift me stuff all the time. She would always send me letters and all that kind of stuff, so it kind of made you think, oh, they're mean, but they like me, so haha. But anyway, this is my village illustration of Whitney. Come back in 2 days' time to see my 7th villager in this series, and yeah, thank you very much for watching.